Hello, my name is Cynthia McKenna, and I'm a priest at All Saints Episcopal Church in Corpus Christi, Texas. I'm also a licensed psychotherapist, and All Saints is bringing you a series of short videos on mental health and COVID-19. And today I want to talk about home. What's going on at home? Because most of us are sheltering in place, staying home, trying not to get out, getting out as little as possible so that we can keep the community safe and keep ourselves and our families safe. But here's the deal. Most of us aren't planning to be home all the time normally. So there's some pressure in many homes, some tension. What you might see with your kids, whether they're little ones or adolescents, is that you may see some regression. You may see some behaviors that look like younger behaviors than you're used to. That's a normal stress reaction for a child. And you may be seeing that in adults as well, because when we're stressed, we go back to that basic way of functioning that got us through our earlier years. So you might find that people are more irritable over things that wouldn't bother them normally. You may see just a rise in emotion, happy or sad, that is perhaps a little out of proportion. And again, that's our stress coming out someplace because it needs to come out. You may find teens rebelling. You may find teens not talking to you when you have had really good relationships up until now and you thought you were past all of that. That's one of the things that the stress of being in your house, not confined necessarily, but choosing to stay in a space as opposed to going to do all the things we normally like to do. That's one of the pressures. That's one of the things that happens. And I think for all of us, though we may not know it, or we may not want to acknowledge it, there is this kind of uncertainty that hangs in the air. We don't know when the virus will be contained, when it will stop, when there will be a vaccine, when we can return to our work life and our play life that we're used to. We don't know when that's going to happen. We don't know who's going to get sick and who's not. That kind of unformed pressure weighs on all of us. And it may be causing, again, more emotions than usual, or it may cause you to numb. You may find that you are choosing ways to numb out, watching TV all the time, playing video games, using alcohol or drugs, food, shopping. All sorts of distractions can help take us out of being right here and momentarily feel like they're helping us. So be conscious of that for yourself and be curious as a family of what you're doing or what you're not doing that perhaps isn't the most productive for your family system. And lots of us, including myself, are sad. It's hard to not see my friends. It's hard to not see the people in my parish. You may find yourself weepy. You might be crying and think, I'm the only one that's doing this and I shouldn't be doing this. Guess what? It's okay. Our emotions tell us how we're feeling inside. They're like little barometers that say, something's really bugging you. And it might actually be that the toast burned, or it might be that you're scared that a family member is sick. But it's easier to cry about the toast than it is about the family member. We displace it sometimes. So watch in yourself and in your family for people sleeping too much or not sleeping enough. I know I'm having some trouble sleeping. Eating too much or not eating enough. Feeling anxious, more anxious than usual. Crying more than usual. A sense of sadness or hopelessness that doesn't seem to pass. All of those together can be diagnosed as depression. Doesn't mean it is, but those are some of the symptoms of depression. And what my hope is that we will reach out to each other soon. Call a friend, call your priest, call your clergy person. Get online and find an online group. Find your friends on Facebook. Get one of those mobile apps like WhatsApp or Marco Polo or, even TikTok. Find a way to reach out and connect with others, because nobody really can tell how you're feeling unless you tell them. And this time of self-separation can make us think we are the only ones feeling bad. They can make us think we're the only ones feeling lonely. And when we're separated from the people we love, when we're separated from the activities that we love, of course it's going to affect us. And you may not need to hear that it's normal, but your friend really might. So I invite you to reach out through email, phone calls, text messages, any way you can. Know that you are not alone. Know that you are a beloved child of God. You are a part of this community, and that we are praying for you and for all of us to get through this together. God bless you. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And reach out.